All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time. Well, okay, I'll explain this. I don't know about real music, but doing it in real time for real people just like you and just like me. All right, so I'm going to break my rule. I've got a friend who corresponds with me and sends me articles. He works for, a really big platform, and he'll send me stuff. And he sends me a lot of stuff about Taylor Swift. And I'm just like, no, I'm not covering Taylor Swift. No, I'm not doing it. So I'm going to break my rule here because this headline is going to boggle your mind. Don't tune out. Don't X out of this video yet. Wait till the end. Before we get there, here's something to cleanse the musical palate. High South and their album Feel This Good. Okay, so if you're worried about the content here coming up, you've got High South if you like the Eagles, the Doobie Brothers, or the band America. All amazing bands. All of those bands kind of fading into the sunset. This is something to keep the spirit of that alive forever. Well, or at least for another generation or two. So here is the headline. This comes to us courtesy of MSN.com. I can't believe this. Taylor Swift gives the U.S. economy another boost as the Eras Tour film breaks box office records on its opening weekend. Dave, how come you're not a Taylor Swift fan? I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to comment on Taylor Swift. The Eras Tour broke a concert film box office record on its opening weekend. This, according to AMC Theaters. Now, get this. This is the part of this that I can't believe I'm about to read to you. Swift's tour has given the U.S. economy such a boost that even the Federal Reserve has noticed its impact. The Federal Reserve Bank, which is neither federal or a reserve. All they do is print money. Taylor Swift continued to give the U.S. economy a much-needed boost with the singer's new movie setting a box office record. The Eras Tour could also break records for the strongest October debut for any film. And it beat Justin Bieber's 2011 Never Say Never hit, which grossed $73 million. So you had Swift at maybe $97 million. Bieber back in 2011. How's Justin Bieber doing these days anyway? He had that thing with his face, and, I had reported on that. And, of course, it was just all a weird coincidence, huh? That's another video. I won't get into that right now, but Bieber had $73 million, and now we've got Taylor Swift at $97 million, currently neck and neck with the Joker, which pulled in $96.2 million back in 2019. Viral videos shared on X have shown the boisterous atmosphere at the screenings, with groups of fans crowding between the screen and the seats in one theater to dance, sing, and fall to the floor at various points during Swift's performance. Sounds like what happens at a charismatic church. If they're doing this in a theater, why not bring this to a stadium or, a mid-sized venue that can really pack it in? Why not get a bigger screen, right, and put it in a stadium and have all of these fans show up at the stadium to watch this? And you could have even bigger sound, and you could have more dancing. You could clear out a huge area. Anyway, the article goes on here. The Anti-Hero Singers Sellout Live Tour has been so popular that it's likely had a considerable impact on economic growth. Grossing $2.2 billion and generating $4.6 billion worth of consumer spending. All that money that we sent to Ukraine, you got to give Taylor Swift credit. She's replenishing that money all on her own. This is according to estimates by the research company Question Pro. In May, the Federal Reserve I can't believe I'm still talking about the Federal Reserve. Pointed out how Swift's concerts had boosted Philadelphia hotel revenues in its monthly beige book, while Eras Beyonce's Renaissance tour and the Barbenheimer movie-going craze likely contributed $8.5 billion to the U.S. third quarter GDP. This, again, from Bloomberg Economics. Joe Biden isn't in this article, but he's doing nothing for the U.S. economy. So good on Taylor Swift and Beyonce and whatever the Barbenheimer movie-going craze is here. Swift's record-breaking box office debut failed to do much for AMC Entertainment's share price, though with the theater chain sliding over 13% Friday and another 0.5% in Monday's pre-market, who knows? Maybe it will have an impact even on the movie theater chain. Keep in mind, AMC has slumped to a staggering 74% year-to-date, cratering due to a lawsuit opposing its stock conversion plan. And then you had the Hollywood writers' strike, which has already delayed the release of potential blockbusters like Dune Part 2 until 2024. So there you have it. Taylor Swift helping the U.S. economy all on her own. I mean, hey, when people tell me, you shouldn't ignore Taylor Swift, she's like the biggest star on the planet, I guess they're not kidding. So thank you, Taylor Swift, for helping out the U.S. economy. Inflation is still really high. Things still cost a lot of money. A gallon of gas is still expensive. And buying a house is really hard these days. It's like double what it once was for a mortgage payment. Then you have, in some places, you have an insurance crisis. You have all of these different things. So Taylor Swift needs to get to work to solve these other problems for us. It's not enough to boost GDP, all right? She needs to start doing more. Maybe she should visit the White House and be part of the economic team. And, it can't get much worse than that. It just can't. So anyway, folks, I can't believe the Federal Reserve is talking about Taylor Swift. This is how bad things are. Thank you, Taylor Swift. They're not printing as much money this month. Thank you very much for your service to humanity. Before I let everybody go, again, High South. This will clean the musical palette. And for those of you who like Taylor Swift, I'm sorry. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not saying she's not talented. She is. People are dancing in the aisles. They're falling down on the floor. And again, reminds me of certain churches I've been to. But here's High South. Feel This Good. Definitely music that is more suitable for my audience. We'll put it that way. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget about Patreon, Modern Retro Radio, YouTube memberships. I mention it all the time. If you want to help out, please do. Those links will be in the description box of this amazing, groundbreaking coverage of Taylor Swift. God bless you all. God bless Israel. Everybody stay safe and stay away from CVS.